Yo, 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 yo.
Whoa.
Hey, if you're here right now, big ups. Big ups to you for being here. Just like the last, well, not yesterday was the last 2 hour stream. Today we're just gonna be talking. We're just gonna be talking real fast. Me and Dank, yo, what's up, Dank? Hey man, we gotta plan it. So like I was saying, going into April, we'll have members only spaces hosted by your boy Crypto, bruh. Be very simplistic vibes, but we gotta do it, man. We gotta privatize what we got here. Not everything in Zen will be free. The tokens might be free, but not the education. Not the education. That's what the vibes are. Let's get it started. Oh, look at this. This beanie always gets like this. I don't know why. I just like it because it says flaming shit. Shout outs to the old artists. I've had this beanie forever, but it fits pretty nice. So I'll rock it off then. But what's up, world? How's it going, internet land? This your boy Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / producer, coming back again with another video about the crypto world. My last one I'll probably title with the word Zen in it. We're gonna start attacking this game a little differently heading into the remaining of this year, because yeah, we are officially in Q2. So we are here. Here we are. It is time, I guess. That's what the boss said before, and it's true. Like the calendar literally says April 1st is Tuesday. All right, so we're gonna have to see what happens. It's a weird day though, because it's also fucking joke day. So since it is a joker's paradise, class clowns, spirit day, it is a little different in that nature of like, hey, what can we expect? I've seen it on Twitter already. Lots of different funny things. One of them that had me like actually, I was like, damn, that was good. Was Magic Eden. Peep this shit. Like Magic. Oopsies. Dude, they got me. They almost got me. But Magic Eden, this is what I mean though. Today is like the worst day to try to do anything crypto related in a serious manner, because there's just too many jokes going on, and it's gonna be so easy to just get somebody. So yeah, just be funny. Like, don't be the evil person sending the bad vibes. But yeah, Magic Eden with this whole like ad-free experience, I was like, oh damn. When they first got me, I was like, oh man, like they're gonna really put ads on a crypto site? That's crazy. That's it. That was the flag right there. Like an ad on a crypto site sounds ridiculous. And then we also had a fellow soldier, Zen Pub. I woke up this morning, I was rubbing the dust out of my eyes and shit, and I saw this fool's like wall of text. I was like, oh shit, man, what the hell happened? What the hell? And then it's funny too, because if you go read this, it's pretty funny. It's an April Fool's joke. It's a ha. Motherfuckers got jokes. Yeah, motherfuckers got jokes today. What up, Rolando? What up, Lita? What's up, Samson? What up, Pedro? Hello from Brazil. Always love Brazil. Love for Brazil. Never been to Brazil, but love for Brazil for sure. What's up, Zen enthusiasts? But yeah, so Yosef posted this, and essentially like he built up a story saying like there was a new deployer, batch minter, and that like, I mean, this was really good, because if you're in tune with Zen, he got us good. Because like when he was like, oh, the EVM handle can call depths plus memory gas refund, I was like, oh my god, Ethereum Zen is wrapped up. Like my mind is like turning, because I'm like, oh, like you I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of people went through and it's just a joke, so it's pretty funny just like to think of the process. But like your mind be trying to like jump ahead of itself to prepare for whatever comes next whenever you're like in crypto, right? Or like in a situation of ambiguity. So I thought it was like mad funny when I got to this part, and I was like, damn, what the fuck? They use a conjunction. I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like, create two. Oh no. He did a really good job. It's still funny. Shout out to Yosef. Yeah, go read this shit. It's pretty funny. But I mean, it's so good that it's like a good, healthy reminder that like we're really in a fair environment. Like nobody has early information, right? Like that's the kicker of April Fool's Day. Like the people who don't do jokes can do a joke, and it's just a joke. I mean, and that's what it's just a joke. How far the joke, brings you, I guess, discomfort. You're like, ethically uncomfortable. Just remind yourself life is a joke. Everything's a joke. So it's about how serious it really is, right? Thanks for the laugh, Yosef. You scared the shit out of me. I'm glad Zen is gonna be fine, I guess. But it was funny. My mind was like twisting, and I was like, oh, that's cool, because it's fair. So like now everybody just has to adjust to this new discovery. That's how fair Zen is. An exploit and how you create Zen coins is always going to be curious amongst the group. There's one of them that happened, right? Like that ETH game where like somebody sends everybody who has like Zen mints, like a fake coin. And that's why you never interact with coins that are just sent to you. That's why I never got into airdrop culture, because I just didn't like it when people just send me shit. And now my wallet full of all kinds of bullshit because it's the internet, and you can't dodge spam, bitch. Never gonna dodge it. Gotta die to dodge spam. It's crazy, fucking crazy out here in the real world. Even in your crypto wallet, you gonna get spam. It's crazy. Maybe in a Zen world we won't have it. Maybe in a Zen world we won't have to have ads, or it'll have to be more intuitive of how you do the ad. It just can't be an airdrop. But yeah, what I was trying to get at was it made my mind start twisting again, because ETH on Zen is fair. No one has an advantage. Even if you find an advantage in the gas minting, everybody will adjust, and it could go either way. There's a lot of stake now. I think there's so much stake in Ethereum Zen. This is why we're not seeing it being staked, right? So again, today is Tuesday, April 1st, and Zen is at a global rank of 31 million G rank, or we'll just say 32. We'll boost it up. 32 million. Has 12,000 active mentors and 19,000 active stakes. Right. AMP is at 2,000, and the max term is at 473 days. So in 473 days, you can make the maximum, which right now I believe is somewhere around, like, we'll use XenPub here. They have the calculator. XenPub scares the shit out of everybody, but then has all the tools. Yeah, bastard. Yeah, bastard. I also like Zenmon. That one has the prices, but just real quick, because we're already here. So 473, and currently it looks like daily. So this is the data view, the global rank daily change. So this is where you can see the G rank in its entirety of a 24-hour period. Very important data to build your thesis on. So yeah, it looks like it's slowing down a little bit, maybe. I mean, yesterday was a Monday. Everybody fucking mines on Sundays. I don't know why. A lot of boomers in Zen world, and people who follow schedules. I'm still waiting for the Sunday to bleed everywhere. I think we have a booming economy, and it shouldn't only pop on Sundays. Like, what kind of religion? But yeah, it's like on average, we'll just say 100,000 right now, because this is probably going to be the normal, since the gas is normal, right? Like this is normal gas. Like sub 1 is normal, and it's gonna go lower. Like they're trying to get it lower so they could push the price of ETH, and it not, I don't know, it's whatever they want to do. I'm not in the Ethereum camp. I'm a builder. I don't care about the fucking coin. That shit is not going to destroy my business. But we'll do 100K. And right now, what was the AMP? The AMP is 2,095. So 2,095 days until the AMP is 0. Don't worry about EAA. That doesn't really matter. You missed that. We should just, like, I was thinking the other day, I was like, we should just get rid of the EAA in general and just like update everything, because that's like a pastime thing. And I know it's like forking out, I guess, a moment, but I don't think it's necessary anymore just to have. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that's my aesthetic. But yeah, ditch the EAA. That shit is dumb. It's just confusing people. But yeah, it looks like for a max mint, you're getting around 3.2 billion, right? 3.2 billion minted Zen. So that's around $264. And this is why I like XenMon, because when you use XenMon, he has a really good minting calculator. Steven like hooks up all the API, everything. Big ups to him. Right, so when you do it over here though, you'll see it a lot differently. You'll get to see the prices of everything. So 473 users after you. Oops. But yes, I've seen this. Both there. Yeah. So sometimes this is why I don't know which calculator to pick. So this one has like a billion off with 100,000 users. So I don't know which one to do, to be honest. And this is like the growing pains of Zen. We need more stat sites and more APIs. We need to build infra, like I was saying. But again, that's a weird world, because I'm just a guy on YouTube who's trying to build his infra and realizing again how much energy it does take to build that out. And X1 could just be the ultimate infrastructure. But yeah, choose whichever one you want to do. So let's just average it out. ZenPub is saying you're going to get 3.2 billion. They saying, or ZenMon's calculator is saying you're going to get 2.1 billion. Let's just say you get 26. Yeah. 26 billion. So we'll just change this up real quick and just do 26. So that's still 200 bucks. Healthy averages. So how much does it cost for round trip? Well, at these Gwei prices, you're making only $100 on a vanilla mint. It looks like if you do a xeNFT, because for some reason xeNFTs, they're probably just a little cheaper right now. They're doing a lot of different stuff on ETH, so I could see NFTs becoming cheap. Like don't discount an NFT. Also becoming affected with this ideology that they're easier to transact because they want NFTs to come back. So yeah. But yeah, you're still only making like $100 at these Gwei prices. The Gwei prices you would want is the real ones, which would be the floor. So like 0.4, you're getting this Zentarion at $27, right? So that's the normal. The change is a little busy because the sun is up on the east. And that's why again I'm not discounting ETH Zen, because ETH Zen is always gonna have that piece to the puzzle. Like it's always gonna have ETH. And people will just believe the ETH part because it's so easy to believe. Or it's like you don't have to use your brain. Once you go to like CB Zen and you get away from over there, right, and you're going to an empty field where you need to build infrastructure in order for people to latch on, shit gets a little different. So it's like me. That's why I like CB Zen. I can get different over there. You cannot get different on Ethereum. We are all together, like linked together, singing "It's a Small World After All." Yeah. Everybody who hated each other, loved each other. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a small world. Obviously, like there's not much stuff to grab and run with. Everything is dead. Find Zen, right? Find Zen. Let me clear my throat. What up, Michael? What's up, y'all? Make sure you hit the like button if you're chilling. If you're on the X, hit the heart, repost, leave a comment, put your favorite emoji. My favorite emoji is Emoji Dracula. Yes, yes. One of the best ones to do it. Still up 3% in the last 24 hours. I told you this thing is doing its own thing. It doesn't give a fuck about you. It's doing its thing. It doesn't give a fuck about you. That's funny that this is the only one that's trading. The other, it's like the other pool isn't here, but I know why it's not here. Because no one's traded on that one. They're trading on the other pools. Yeah, see, this is the cool thing we found out about Emoji Dracula. You really want to get an upstream token, and you want to pair it with other upstream tokens so that they can go up together. Like, yeah, like some people call that shit Harsh law in this other ass community. But realistically, I don't know what else. I mean, there's other terms for it, but yeah, like that's just the way you want to do it. But the problem is most of the time they're not balanced. Meme coins are fun ones to do it with because it's already in a circus. So 2 circus coins, wow, what a double feature, you know? And yeah, Emoji Dracula and XENCat, those two have paired very well together. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like, man, Emoji Dracula just needs a meme season on Solana, and it's out. Same with XENCat. It just needs the meme season to start. But meme season isn't here yet because we're still trying to get past this layer 1 thing. So yeah, once we get past the layer 1, we up. So yeah, you know. And where I'm at with that though is like Solana has a faster growth. So these ones might actually start moving before the Zen coins if Solana starts to move. So we do have Bitcoin challenging. We're getting like I said, in April we're gonna move. That's just how they do it. Now it's just the first day of April. Maybe there's a lot of pent up buy energy because people were forced to sell last month. Like even if you didn't want to sell, you had to sell because your boss told you to. I told you to sell that fucking Bitcoin by March 31st. So like, fine, I'm buying this shit April 1st. I'm putting it back on the spreadsheet by April 1st. But yeah, we're still hanging out at that very excellent number. 85, 84. And like I was saying with the whole date situation, the day numerology, I think we're getting ready to latch onto it on some sort of side. So now I think maybe we'll latch onto it here, where as this number goes up, maybe Bitcoin at some point goes and matches this number. And this is just the first week. Like that's why I'm like, oh, in the first week, you know, be on the lookout for like an April 18th positive market. Like the market's just fucking booming and nobody gets it. Or maybe everyone sees it because we're leading up to something. Like, you know, people want to fundraise in Q2. So, you know, you got to like start showing what you've been building. If you haven't been building anything, you're not going to have anything to show. You got to wait till next spring to bring the, you know, the hot shit. So, again, that's kind of where all of my theses have come from. In general, all of March, I was a bear being very critical on everybody. It's critical season. You know, but let's see, where's it at? Oh, it's on my market cap. We're watching that market cap. But yeah, you see, we were right. We did exactly what I thought would happen. So it's not hard. We're all looking at the same things. Crazy how people returned. I already knew they were going to return, but it's just like, this is where it's going, but it's all positive. It's not like people come back and everybody should probably like diss them or be like, you're not worthy. Like, this is the circus. Like some people fall off the circus, they get left behind, and then, you know, they're good enough. They're freakish enough. They're talented enough to catch up beyond the common man. And we want them to rejoin the band. Welcome back to the circus, you know, because it's beneficial for everyone. This is a really big mission that is hard to achieve with just one community. It's going to take many communities. many people seeing some sort of opportunity cost in the experience. And that's why, again, I think XEN is a really good place to start for a lot of people. But this is why I'm into CBZen again, because CBZen is a brand new environment where people want this. This is like what they really are into. They want a degen coin. They want a fair launched degen coin, right? This is the thing that we've already experienced as Zenians, pairing two Zen world tokens together and both of them rising. When Emoji Dracula seeing some outside attention, it's rising Zencat. And when Zencat seeing some outside attention, it's rising Emoji Dracula, right? This is, we've got this naturally built into our own thing. It's just like, I wish more people build out DeFi on Ethereum. Maybe though that's for like the Aves, you know, that's where my mind is. Like, it's for the Aves, it's for the beefy finances, you know, anything you see on DeFi Llama. That's why Jack got that thing, the thing, right? Mr. 11. That's why this is important. So having this certificate, I mean, this is just, and if you don't know, like, that's just like, this is just an AI render. Like they actually posted the real one in the chats. I think it's kind of funny they posted this one though during like the whole AI bash. So keep the trolling going. Keep it very internet. But yeah, the incorporation of X1 tokens, you know, Zen is one of those. All of these Zens are these coins. Now the blockchains might fail, but that's why they're part of the story. Like, oh, we went over there and they couldn't keep up. So you as a user, you're the like scientist, like you're supposed to understand that every action has a reaction, right? So I really like CBZen because this fairness, I think, is a positive reaction on the crypto user to be motivated when there's no motivation. Like that's what we've seen in Zen. Everybody is motivated when there's no motivation. If you motivate it, right? That's a tongue twister. But yeah, like you can see it from the C ranks. That's what I keep saying. The C rank is a global clock. And if that thing is ticking quick, that means we're moving through space and time. Like that's good. You want to be moving. That's the whole point of crypto. As long as the vehicle is in flight, people can jump on and off as they please. It's fucking crazy and chaotic, and that's just the way it is. Zen will have the same thing, and the G rank is low. That's why I think people will find CBZen and catch on, but then see how much they have to spend to do Ethereum, and then that's gonna build on the rarity of this coin, right? So I have like, that's why I'm like, yo, you just need 10 billion Zen because the sub chains are gonna build the temptation for the Ethereum one. It's the legacy. But on CBZen, again, we can build anything we want. We could take these parameters that we're looking at this screen. We can put them in anything we want to put them in. And it brings value to the overall ecosystem. And it bleeds into X1 chain, the next generation of blockchains. Right? So this is like one of the ultimate bridge coins on base chain. Most people don't even know what the fuck they're trying to do on base. I'm like listening into the spaces and I'm like, man, I'm just doing research. I'm not coming up and talking no more. I'm just doing research because I see an opportunity in CBZen on base, again, being the backbone for a lot of different applications that need motivation, right? Not incentive. They need motivation, and then incentivizing the people who are bringing the motivation, right? That's the P.o.P experience. What we don't have yet, and that's just now. That's why, again, I don't know what the vision is. I'm not fucking Zensu, so I don't know, you know. Shit, I know there's something there. My bro Zensu probably one day will share the whole vision. But yeah, like there needs to be a spokesperson for all these coins. They can't just live on a base chain and just be a coin. That's not a thing. Like I'm seeing all these coins or these opportunities, but they're with builders building. And the builders aren't built. They don't have cement. They all have like mud. Like Zen is the cement to the builder. It's 100% there, but it takes voices to sell the cement to the fucking builders. People keep selling them DGen coin, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, on base chain, they struggling. They need Zen. Like, they don't even know it yet, but they actually need it. Like, without Zen on base is just another chain, right? Every chain is essentially like that. We're in the future now, bro. If you don't have the X1 coins on your chain, fuck, right? Like, it should be FUCK, capital letters, exclamation mark. You mean to tell me they didn't put a fair crypto coin on our chain, and we got to go and get their most razzed up Kool-Aid drinkers to come to our chain and try to bring that free internet money? Shit. That's why I don't know what the game is. It's like two different alternate universes. Like, you're gonna have an ETM. What the fuck is an ETM? Now you're gonna have like an alternate universe where you have like people who care about EVM, but then you're gonna have like an alternate universe where like people only care about like X1, and then you're gonna have like an alternate universe where it's just like people like myself who just try their best to balance both sides and figure out like how to be the hourglass. Be the fucking sand, but stay in the middle, right? That's what it's all about. And yeah, like that's why I'm going hard in the technical sides of this crypto thing. But base really needs it. Like, if someone came, I'm just throwing this out there, I'm about to wrap up the stream because again, what I'm starting to focus on more now is building. My hands were here for building. We've been talking about this shit for 2 years, so it's time to start building, right? And this is what I'm seeing. You need to build an economy, right? And in crypto, beyond the economy, you got to build a city, and that's kind of why I came up with that analogy of like most of these builders have mud. They're building hut city. And it's not because they don't have the education. It's just because that's the market. The market has mud right now. No one's trying to buy cement yet. They don't see the vision. They need visionaries to show them the vision, right? They need builders building with cement to show them the vision so that they can come and buy our cement. Do you understand what the fuck I am saying? Like, this is the power of Zen, bro. Like, this is what they won't talk about because it jeopardizes everybody's bag and everyone is out of position. And it's going to be a very weird time while people are trying to sell mud next to cement and you're like watching people really still buy the mud still, right? So it's just the way that it's going to be for a while. And again, I don't know how fast it clicks. It's such a weird quantum thought, right? Because it's like, yo, on one side of the spectrum, it could be a while, and that's what the G rank is designed for. Like, the G rank is here so that time is built into every Zen coin that's created, right? And time is built into time because you came and went, but you are still there. That's something no other project has. No other project has a G rank. I'm sorry. And we have projects out there that are taking the G rank and they fucking funked it up, swear by it and shit. The G rank is designed to be a global clock. That is what it's designed to be. To count, bitch, globally from 0 to 179,029 or 928,248 bitches before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually pretty sick. That's why it's like, yo, the mincing formula in Zen is the power, because you could take that and do it again, but now the question is, how are you doing it? Because we've seen people change it in the name of grift and just totally make it look disgusting and confuse everybody on the honesty of it, the fairness of it, right? the real FPOC formula that takes time to mature. It doesn't take value, like pumped in value. You can't pump value in. You can, but it's manipulated, so you need to do something with it. Right? You're just wasting time if you're just doing it. Such a fascinating thing. And again, if you do take the formula, you have to go through, or you have to find out the math now, because we know 8 years is a great amount of time, kind of like a runway of doing your proof of concept. So you have like almost like an 8-year idea to build. And maybe you can get funding from like all different areas because you use every year to like show your phases. You know, because that's what we don't have in crypto. We don't actually have like a business plan. Like we're all inventing that shit and we're just testing it out and seeing like who comes up with the best one. And like that's it. Like that's all that's behind the paywall. How good is that motherfucker's investing plan, or how good is that person's process and procedure? And again, I think the problem with a lot of cryptos and why Zen resonates with me is they don't actually have a really good database system. So the data in which you receive is highly it relies pretty much on another party to show it. If all this shit, like if ZenPub went down, I could just take the Zen contract and then import it into my GPT and just ask it to make the same website. That's why it's like beautiful that Joseph did this with his hands before AI. I don't know, maybe he did have AI in 2022 and he was able to get, you know, results quick. But this is a massive website. And I think he built it with his hands, because we're in the new era where you got to respect a motherfucker that builds a website with their hands or a contract with their hands, nigga. Like these GPTs are for real. Like you can build anything. What the problem is you don't understand what you're building. And that's what's going to divide like someone building with their hands and someone who's just generating some shit. And you can see it already. Like I look at websites and you can see a generated website due to its organization, because the person doesn't know what they're doing. So they're disorganized because they're just taking whatever's given to them. So shout out to Joseph. Buy this motherfucker a coffee. And same with Steven, because I'm pretty sure he coded this by hand. So we'll see massive amounts of these, because this is the next wave. The next wave in Zen is to start building out data sites to bait people in. Zen, the other person that tried it out that ran away was Zen Turbo, right? And then you have Coin Tools. So like some of the Asian communities, they jumped the gun thinking that Zen, because I don't know, maybe Jack Levin's just such a good seller. Like he hyped them up so hard. They went so hard so quick with their fucking hands. Like this site isn't even updated, but it's so badass. You could just like come and look at it, but it's like, I wonder why they stopped updating it. Like, I wonder what is the holdup. Why do they feel as if it's not something they can pay for? Because they did a lot of good shit and just slice it off. And we haven't seen anything since it. You know, someone could essentially take all their graphs in the way that, I mean, I don't know if this is open sourced. Actually, let me shut the fuck up. You shouldn't go take their stuff. I didn't mean it like that. But I mean, like, to do the research to see if you can do it too. If they have a GitHub, it looks like they have some docs in a GitHub. Yeah, like if you go to their GitHub and try to understand it and get the right APIs going, bam, you can just pop this shit back in and get it going. But yeah, they sliced it off from connected to basically being connected to the internet is how I see it. So nothing here is factual anymore. They have a really good dashboard. This is a really good dashboard. And this is what this is the power is in. Like, if more people seen it in this concept, it would give people more information, which would allow them to make more educated decisions. But we lack that now. Eventually it will be here, because like myself, like I can see like, oh, that is a really good product to build. Like if you're looking for a product to actually ship, why not build something for the G rank, right? Why not build something for the stakers? Why not build something in the name of the amp? There's so many different variables that you could just grab from the sky. You could do something even just for the ideology of the staking APY and get 14% natural yield for your customer or for your user. You don't even need to provide them yield. The contract will do it for you. All right. You don't have to go and find that out. You can just hook it up to the speculation machine. But nobody's thinking like that, dude. That's just your boy Crypto Bro being a crypto bro. What's up, y'all? It's alive. For real. X1 season is going to move the Zen ecosystem assets for real. For real, for real. Damn, only 10B. I'm into way too much. Hold on to it, Frosty. That's what I was telling someone earlier. I'm like, a lot of people don't understand that, like, in Zen world, you actually need a good stake, because in the future, when everybody shows up and they find out there's not enough Zen for everybody, like the pool is small and you gotta wait and then you gotta stake it. But by then, you know, again, like, they didn't show up, you can always stay ahead of them because they gotta bend the curve. Eventually, like, this yield, this will be a burn. You just stake your Zen and then burn what you yield, and then you won't have to participate as heavy, right? But whatever the game makes the price, right? And that's what I'm like, yo, whatever that price is, we don't know, and it's gonna be so fucking ridiculous that you're gonna be wishing you thought about how you protected yourself more than the dreamland of, you know, what it's like to have wealth. That's why today should be some of the most stressful times ever, because you're trying to figure out how to protect yourself. That's all I do. And that's why on Base Chain, say it again, Base, their best wrapped asset is going to be Bitcoin, which is sad. Like, they got centralized chain, centralized Bitcoin. There's no better product on Base Chain right now than CBZen. You can pair all your shit coins to CBZen. You don't have to pair it to ETH. ETH has worse upside than Zen. From what I see, CBZen is shitting on Ethereum. I mean, right now it's kind of low. All right, I'm gonna come back to this statement in a few months. See, we still got time. I can't sell this shit just yet. I can't sell the cement. That's why I'm building with it, because no one's gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe us, bro. And then it's gonna just become so solid. And it's like, yeah, you should have been building your memes in fucking CBZen. Duh. You're pulling it right up with it. Zenian. But you gotta be fair. I ain't buying into nothing that somebody gets a percentage of. It better roll back into the pool. We get rich off of CBZen is my theory. And your position is gonna be, you can't cut no corners. So you can't come in with $20 and expect to make a lot. That's not how it works. That's a corner cutter. All right, you gambling. If you want to make 200K, you need to bring 10% or at least 1%. If you can't bring 10 or 1%, you're gambling, and you just need to lower your number a little, right? I mean, that's a responsible, ethical way of thinking of your finances. Like, oh, okay, I just discovered I can't afford that. Maybe I should lower it a little bit. That's all it is. But again, I don't think people are thinking like that in CBZen. They're gonna bet way too big. They're gonna burn all their coins. Same in Zen. They're gonna do all that shit. They're not gonna think with the financial brain. They're gonna think with a degen brain, and that's why I think the staking class will always rule Zen, because they'll always have more. And ethically, that would be the smartest way to handle the situation, so more people will become stakers naturally. Because it's just like, oh yeah, like, why am I playing with the fucking clowns? Like, I should just be staking. Hopefully this clicks before, again, it's like 2%, because you get a lot of value right now by just rolling stakes daily. Yeah, like 52 stakes yesterday in the pot, which is pretty crazy. Which is kind of funny. It's like the weekend is low staking, and then Mondays are always cracking. Like everybody like is at the computer on Monday, like staking. And yeah, maybe the staking class is the 9-to-5ers in Zen World that aren't just looking for the green candle. They're looking to how to maintain every candle that comes after that first one, because it's only going to get more gnarly. That's how the game go, right? You start off on one level and then it just gets harder, bitch. It doesn't get easier. Cut that malarkey right now. Back to the future, bro. What? I'm 30 minutes behind. I'm gonna do a 1x. Damn. Aren't that with the speeds? Mud butt. Is that a database? Wait, what are you talking about? The mud butt is the Strudler chain. I just swapped $40 in ETH to get Zen. I'm gonna be rich as fuck. No, I think Rolando's on this one now, right? ETH Zen. Booyaka. I don't know. I'm still rooting for CB Zen. I think that this the OP Zen fall off proves my point that there ain't no builders on Optimism, and that's what the product needs. It needs builders. So the best building chain is gonna have the best Zen. It's as easy as that. If you can bring me a better argument of why some Zenian should put $10 in base or in your favorite chain over base, please leave it in the comments. I would like for you to do that, because for me, I think that is hot malarkey. One of my favorite white people words of the day. Is the data based or is it fake? Oh shit. That I don't know, sir. That ain't me. But until the next time I see you guys, be safe in this world. Peace.